5 years after they died fighting molesters, justice will be delivered to India's bravehearts Keenan-Reuben. A special women's court in Mumbai has sentenced the 4 accused to life imprisonment till death. Keenan's father, who did not miss a single hearing in the last 4 years, has said that he is satisfied with the conviction.
On 20th October 2011, when some young girls had gone for their dinner in one Amboli bar kitchen restaurant along with their friends, at that time when those girls were proceeding towards the washroom, taking the undue advantage of that situation, 4 young boys tried to outrage the modesty, and in fact they molested the young girl. And therefore their friends immediately came and they objected their action. On objection, those 4 young boys immediately assaulted with the help of knife on their person, and they killed 2 young boys, that is Keenan-Reuben. On account of this incident, the murder charge was framed against these accused also, and for the outraging the modesty. The court has held them guilty under section 302 as well as under section 354. We prayed today that all these 4 accused be sentenced to life imprisonment till the end of the life, and the court has awarded the sentence life imprisonment, and the prosecution has proved all charges against these accused persons.
Keenan's father, Santos, joins us live at this point. Good afternoon, Mr. Santos. Thank you for talking to us. You must be a relieved man. You've waited for long. You were told that you would get speedy justice, but you've had to wait more than 5 years.
Yeah, hello. On your very channel, Times Now, the then Chief Minister of Maharashtra had promised a speedy justice. And he gave us a fast track court, and even when I asked for Mr. Ujjwal Nigam as the PP, he gave it to us. But the thing is that nothing happened at the fast track Shuri court for nearly 2 years. And then after that we asked for a transfer of the case to the Bombay Sessions Court, because we felt, to a lady court, because we felt that we have got female witnesses, and they would be more free in disposing in front of a lady judge. So, but what I'm trying to say is, why do they make promises if they cannot fulfill the promises? No doubt in this court, in the Bombay Sessions Court, the case went on at a good pace, I could say, not very good, but at a good pace. And now we have got this thing justice after waiting for nearly 4.5 years. It's a long wait, it's a painful wait.
You have not missed a single hearing, Mr. Santos. Talk us through what you have felt over the course of the last 4 years. And even in the build-up to the judgment, you were hoping that it is life imprisonment until death. That is what you were asking for.
Yeah, right. And that is what I got. So I'm happy about that, because I did not want the capital punishment. Because first of all, I'm a Christian and we don't believe into taking someone's life or taking revenge. But I wanted a sentence of life imprisonment unto death, because just like we are suffering every day, every hour, we all are family members of Keenan-Reuben are suffering, thinking of the boys. Let these culprits also, who have done wrong and who have actually done brought such tragedy in our lives, let them also think about every moment. Let them be alive till they die, and let them think that they are in that place because they did wrong to Keenan-Reuben.
Do you believe this will be an example? Going ahead, this judgment today will be an example to teach a lesson to eve teasers, and also perhaps give confidence to bravehearts, many people who tend to be onlookers, who stop short of coming forth to help. You believe they will now think we should stand up to injustice?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely it will be a deterrent to many of this, what I call in my language is a termite of society. Definitely it will be a deterrent to this such type of people who try to molest women and who try to, create all such type of heinous crimes. So I think it should be a deterrent, and even to those people who says ये देश में कुछ नहीं होएगा, कुछ मदद करने का क्यों करने का. I've heard many of this such words from people that why should you go to help people, see how you are suffering for so many years for the case. So it will be a this thing that in the end the law is there and the law works for you and the law does do things for you. The sentence is there. Only the thing is, I feel the law has to be strengthened more. They have to be given infrastructure instead of all politicians and all our ministers and all fighting among themselves for this and for that, blaming each other. It's high time they stood up and did something concrete for the common man, so that a father like me leaving his job and running every time, taking off from his working place and going to the court, running to the court and running to get justice, as if to say the victims should be the beggars of law or the beggars for justice.
Speak a little more about this, Mr. Santos, because I was about to come to you on this one. 4 years, like I said, you've been running from pillar to post. You've been going one hearing after the other relentlessly, despite being the parent of a brave heart. You believe the system, it did give you justice,
Yes.
but you had to wait long and endure a lot more.
Definitely, there has to be something. When you say a fast track court, it has to be a fast track court. That is, I think so. That time I felt like, as you say, they have just putting a pacifier in a baby's mouth to make her quiet. They put a pacifier and just left me to the court, and now you look and fend for yourself. This is what I feel the then government had done. That time government, they have this thing. But I feel this. I plead to this government now. What is there? That please try and do something about all this. In the country like India, in a country in India, you find the Chief Justice crying in front of the Prime Minister. Something on a war footing has to be done. Something is wrong in our system when the Chief Justice, the learned judge, is crying in front of you. A great pillar of democracy is crying in front of you. It is something that has to be done immediately, and I think so that their ears should go up and they should immediately pull up their socks and do something for the justice system in this land.
Where the justice system talks about equality, it says that everybody has a right to defend themselves, the right to put forth their case. But in cases like this, where your son and Reuben were brave hearts, they stood up to injustice, they are heroes of society. But if heroes of society have to wait 4 years for justice, and their parents not only have to bear the burden of the loss that they have suffered, but also have to run behind the system saying you have to do your job, you believe this is all right, or you believe this could have been fixed, or this could have been done much faster?
No, I don't believe what. I don't agree that, I will never agree that it is all right. It is that this thing should have been speeded up. It should have been finished within months or in a year, if not months. It should have been finished. I am not saying that directly catch the culprits and take them to the gallows. I am not saying directly catch the culprits and keep them inside. I am saying go through the due process of law, but make the due process of law fast. I am not trying to say because Keenan-Reuben have done a heroic deed, just catch somebody and hang them. No, I am saying use the due process of law. Examine all the evidence as they have examined now the same way, but do it in a speedy way, not months and years to go on that. It is too much. And then you go to court and then you get a date sometime, and the main thing is happening. Many of the time I have seen the accused were not brought to court because there was no policeman to accompany them. Why? Because the policeman is on bandobast duty or he is on duty with a VIP. This VIP thing, all this has to stop. If they are VIPs, we are also VIPs. We are also paying taxes. We are the people who are actually paying taxes and keeping this country running. We are not cheating on taxes. We are the salaried class. Please give us justice immediately. So, I know I have finished off now, but I am talking about the other parents like me, the other family members of victims. Even in a rape case also, they are taking so long to give justice. What is the pain of this thing? And then what happens is, as soon as after the case comes up for hearing, after so many years, the witnesses are gone. Either they are settled somewhere else, either they have forgotten something, and then they expect in the court of law that everything should be remembered exactly, pin by pin, exactly how it has happened. I mean, see somewhere if you want, yes, take it like that exactly or whatever, but have it speedily done so the person can remember. There are so many things, so many worries in a person's life. Just to run behind this.
True, but you have shown.
Bad.
But I must say, Mr. Santos,
I will speak. I do not care what happens to me.
But Mr. Santos, we have to admit, you've shown a lot of grit and determination. How often did your patience wear thin? How often did you think, what is this going on? Why do I have to go to this? Did you think about this quite often? And when you talked about, accused not being brought because there was not a policeman, and the hearing gets another date adjourned. How often did this happen in the last course of 4 years? Mr. Santos, can you hear me? Well, we try and establish that connection with Mr. Valerian Santos, who did express satisfaction with the judgment, did say that he thanks the courts for giving justice to Keenan-Reuben and giving the punishment that he thought he would give. But he said, do parents of brave hearts, do parents of citizens who stand up to injustice and who have suffered such a heavy loss, have to also wait for 4 years till justice is served? Wait such a long time? That's another question that Mr. Santos has asked here on Times Now.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.